Hello and welcome to the football show under its new title, Match Talk Live. Yes, that's right. I'm reviving the football show, and basically, I think it's fair to say that you've all been missing the football show, and my channel's been sharing it because I am now on to 31 subscribers. When I was doing the football show, I was on 35. That isn't good. So anyway, I am back, and joining me this week is Marcus McBriar from the debate, of course, and joining me to discuss today's football results. So first of all, we'll be discussing Arsenal v West Ham. That was the first kickoff to kick off today, and it kicked off at 12:30 p.m. What are your thoughts on that game, Marcus?
Difficult game for Arsenal.
Yeah.
And they end up losing and would deserve to get beat.
Yes. So yeah, Match Talk Live is your chance to talk about any of the teams that you want, or not National League, because, well, National League, it's going to sound quite controversial, but National League doesn't matter, in my opinion. So I'm really not interested about the National League, but I am in League 2, League 1, the Championship, and the Premier League, of course. In the other games, one of the 3 o'clock games was Liverpool v Brighton. Liverpool didn't have it easy, as it wasn't their normal, really attacking style. They struggled with a few defensive injuries. Dejan Lovren having to limp off in the FA Cup defeat to Wolves. So it was Fabinho, the midfielder, who was making his first appearance as a centre-back. Well, actually, he was a central defender when Lovren came off. What are your thoughts on Liverpool, Marcus?
Very good performance again.
Yep. Yes. I think that Liverpool are. I think they will win the title, and Liverpool have not won the title in the Premier League era. No, they've not. They have won in the yes. Yes. So they have won in the past, but not in the Premier League era. So yeah. So it certainly makes things interesting. City have to play Wolves on Monday night at 8 o'clock, and it's going to be very, very interesting.
Where do you think the title race goes now? Now Liverpool look like they're back on
form. Well, I think Liverpool will. I think Liverpool will. I think they will win the title. I think City will win. I don't think they'll lose a lot. So I think they'll be on the same points. But I think Liverpool will eventually get the title. But I think it's going to be exciting. Chelsea are leading Newcastle by 1-0. That was Pedro that scored. Pedro wouldn't even make the bench for me. Really. So yeah. I would have.
Are you sure Pedro wouldn't even make the bench?
He wouldn't for me. No. I would have Giroud, Hazard, Willian, Hudson-Odoi, Loftus-Cheek, and Batshuayi, all ahead of him. I would. No, if I was Chelsea manager, you wouldn't be seeing Pedro on the pitch. But yeah, Pedro hasn't played for Chelsea very much this season, and he didn't in Conte. In the Championship, Millwall are drawing 0-0 with Blackburn, so that should be interesting. Stoke City have their new manager Nathan Jones, and they lost 3-1 to Brentford. And it was a Ryan Shawcross, their captain, own goal. So yes, oh dear. But I do think they can get out of this, because I'd be very surprised and sort of saddened. See, I do think Arsenal will miss out on the top four. What do you think, Marcus? Arsenal and Chelsea to both miss out on the top four?
Yeah.
Yes. So that would mean
possibly United.
No, I think United could. And in fact, they play Tottenham tomorrow, and the Manchester Evening News will shortly have pictures of the squad getting ready to go. And just as I said that, let's look at these pictures. Well, you can't see, obviously, but right. Okay. So Paul Pogba has travelled. James Garner, the youngster, has travelled. Neither Chong or Angel Gomez weren't spotted because they played for.
I'll talk to you about what do you think about the boring game of the day, which was the Huddersfield.
Oh, haha.
Cardiff.
Oh. I'm not sure. No Fellaini. Gosh, no Fellaini in the squad. No Fellaini, no Rojo, no Valencia, no Darmian, no Chris Smalling. Oh goodness me, no Sanchez. Oh dear. Well, that's not going to help us. That's very disappointing. Well, Sanchez did have a hamstring problem, so and Antonio Valencia could be leaving United, and Valencia is too slow. I think we've got Dallo, we've got Young, we've got Lindelof. Next season, we might have Axel Tuanzebe back from his loan from Aston Villa. Timothy Fosu-Mensah. So yeah, Darmian can definitely go, and so can Valencia. Ooh, I nearly fell off my chair then. Yes, that would have been embarrassing and actually painful, because I could have banged my head on the desk. Right, so yeah, Sanchez is still struggling. Right. Oh dear. Well, that's very disappointing.
That's good news.
No, that's not good news. And given that there's no Fellaini, I mean, wow. That is interesting. Right, okay. So anyway, guys, yeah, it's Matchday Talk. It's basically the new name for the football show. I think the football show was always.
I'm gonna have a rant, actually.
Oh,
I need to have a rant.
Go on.
At Spurs fans.
Okay.
They're not happy that they're basically being kicked out of Wembley after March.
Oh right. Well, I thought that they'd be happy that White Hart Lane, the new White Hart Lane, would be ready.
They're being kicked out of Wembley, aren't they?
Well, I'm not sure. So, yeah. So yeah, Tottenham. It will be a big game for them. Of course, it'll be a big game for United. This is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's first big proper test, and hopefully, I will talk to Ben about possibly about for him to return. I haven't alerted him, but yeah. So yeah, it's Match Talk Live with Lightningboy and Marcus. So yeah, this is basically the relaunch of the football show. I relaunched it because I think we needed to bring it back, didn't we, Marcus?
Yeah.
I mean, my channel. I mean, look, I don't want to get loads and loads of subscribers, but I do want an audience to be there. And I'm quite and I'm quite concerned that perhaps the football manager. So yeah. Yeah. Mm.
That's the issue, isn't it, Will?
Yeah.
Chelsea have gone one up.
Oh, have they? Oh, they've already been up. I was talking about Pedro's goal, you buffoon.
I said Chelsea have already gone one up.
Well, yes, it's Chelsea 1, Newcastle 0. And he hasn't been paying attention. So, and talking about sport in general, I know this is a football show, but how about Andy Murray?
Yeah, he's retiring in this year.
Yes. Now, I know if Jordan Earlham is watching this, he's a big tennis fan, and he'll surely would have been crying, probably.
Can I and Sam Taylor?
Oh, yes, they both are tennis fans. So, yeah, guys, if you're watching this, they're probably feeling quite down. You're like, no, you're retiring. You want to be quick.
This is what I don't get. People always think of the negatives first.
But I must say, I did actually advise that Andy should retire if his hip problem or back problems kept getting worse. Obviously, I didn't tell him on Twitter, but I did say on the YouTube on the debate. Oh, by the way, pencil in March the 29th. The debate is back for one final Brexit special, which should be exciting. Or we might actually come back in August to mark the end of Theresa May's possible reign as Prime Minister.
Well,
yes.
Whatever happens, it's going to be good.
What, Brexit?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm. Look, there's always going to be problems with Brexit at the beginning because they were in the EU for such a long time. So, all right, Young hints at helping out Theresa May over Brexit deal. We'll go back to football in a minute. Right, so it's all becoming very interesting now. If Mrs. May doesn't get the vote she needs, she will need to come up with a backup in 3 days after that vote. And there'll be lots of pressure for Theresa May. Right, so this is very interesting. Now, anyway, yes, sorry. Right, anyway, back to the football. This is Match Talk Live. This is basically the old football show from You Now, revived. And when we do You Now, I am going to use the name Match Talk Live. And in fact, I am going to, once the video's gone out, I'm going to rebrand it as Match Talk Live. So to give it a good, proper title, a title that is more snappy, I think. So Marcus McBride is joining me for the relaunch today. We'll see if Ben returns, or if Ben can't do it, perhaps maybe Xander. For the life of me, I can't remember what his name is on the channel, on YouTube. Lego. Something Lego. I want the green grass on my. I want to bend me. Whoa. I want Amazing Brick. That's his name. Yes. So Amazing Brick, also known as Xander Wilson, could perhaps be taking over or standing in for Ben. So we'll see. Okay. So that's going to be very interesting. I'm gonna go my house. So yeah, it's Match Talk Live with Lightningboy Marcus, and Chelsea are leading Newcastle by 1-0. Pedro scored in the 9th minute. They're on 27 minutes now. So Marcus, are you positive for Liverpool?
What's Xander's YouTube channel again?
It's Lego. Sorry, Amazing Brick. Yeah. and we'll see if he has permission to we'll see if he has permission to join me during these live broadcasts, and perhaps either being with Ben or so yeah, we'll just have to see. Anyway, guys, that's it. If Ben does agree to it, then we'll have a proper big relaunch of MatchTalk Live. This is the new football show. It's more with a title, so I think people will be able to find it more rather than just Played On Football Show. That's it, guys. I shall hopefully see you tomorrow with Ben for the United v Tottenham game. So we'll see. Keep them peeled. Anyway, see you guys. Bye-bye.
Well.
Yeah.
Where's Xander's channel? I can't find it.
I'll send you a link anyway. Goodbye, guys. See ya.